Member for Kew has a question.
Come on.
Member for Kew has a question. Without your support, Minister. Member for Kew.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Education. Yesterday, the Minister...
Order.
My question is to the Minister for Education. Yesterday, the Minister for Youth Justice stated that in relation to the placement of high-risk youth offenders in Victorian schools, his, and I quote, department undertook consultation, meaningful consultation, serious consultation with the Department of Education, educators and principals. Given the Minister said he learnt about this program for the first time on Saturday morning, did the Minister for Youth Justice fail to consult the Minister for Education?
Minister for Education.
Thank you, Speaker. I made it very clear, and it's my firm expectation, that young people that are wearing ankle bracelets or GPS monitoring devices are not suitable to be in the mainstream education settings. I made what I considered a common-sense call to put a stop to that idea. That was an internal idea from a department, and I know mainstream schools are not appropriate, and that is why the Minister for Youth Justice is leading this review and is leading this work on electronic bail, and I support the good work that he is doing and is the Attorney-General.
Member for Kew on a supplementary question.
Speaker, Minister, how many high-risk youth offenders on bail are currently in mainstream Victorian schools?
Order. Minister for Finance will come to order. Minister for Education.
Speaker, on this side of the chamber, we are for giving people second chances, and we will always be the party of education and giving people second chances.
Order.
And Speaker, we are making sure that young people get every opportunity. And I've got a document here from John Curtin University which says flexible learning options reduce social and educational inequality and enable the educational engagement and re-engagement of marginalised young people.
Member for Eildon. Member for Kew. Point of order, Manager of Opposition Business.
Speaker, on relevance, the Minister needs to come back to answering the very narrow question of how many high-risk youth offenders are in Victorian schools.
On the point of order, Leader of the House.
The Manager of Opposition Business should know by now that points of order are not an opportunity to re-ask the question, and I ask that you rule her out of order and ask her to stop doing this every time she jumps up on her feet.
Order. It was a very narrow question. I'll ask the Minister for Education to be relevant to the question.
Thank you, Speaker. It is my firm expectation that young people, as part of this electronic monitoring of bail, will not be in mainstream schools. But I can say we will do everything we can to make sure that they live a life of purpose and they get every opportunity to re-engage in education.
Minister, on a different point of order, Manager of Opposition Business.
Speaker, I renew my point of order on relevance because the question asks for a number and the Minister has gone nowhere to answering that question in the time so far.
I ruled on the point of order and I have reminded the Minister has concluded his answer.